talk to you about your colored containers and how to use those effectively to follow your meal plan and get the best results with your nutrition. So each of these containers that you're going to get goes with a different type of food group. So the green one is for your vegetables, and basically what the container's use is, you can fill it up with your vegetables and put the lid on it, and if it closes, that's how many or how much you can eat. So let's say your meal plan says you can have 3 of these a day, then that means you can fill this up 3 times a day, and that's how many vegetables you eat that day. You also have purple for your fruits. Keep in mind, half a banana is 1 purple, so not a whole banana. And some of the food groups or some of the food items do have specific amounts that count for 1 container, so make sure that you're looking at your meal plan and your food list, which goes with your specific program that you chose to see what each one is. You have your red for your Shakeology and all of your proteins. So keep in mind your shake is going to count for one of these reds. It doesn't mean that you scoop your shake with this, don't do that. But 1 Shakeology shake counts for 1 red. Also, any proteins count for your reds too, and that means whatever your number of containers, so let's say you have 4 reds a day, that means you have 4 proteins per day. The yellow is your carbs, and I know it looks really tiny, but it's really not as small as it looks. If you fill it with your carbs and put it on your plate, it actually looks like a lot more food than you would expect. So this is for your carbs. I typically recommend sticking to the carbs that are at the top of the list, and that goes for every food group. So each of your programs is going to come with a food list, and the food list is going to be color-coded. All of the food items at the top of the list are the better choices. So for the carbs, you'll see oatmeal, quinoa, sweet potatoes, and things like that at the top, and towards the bottom you'll see bagel, waffle, things like that. So if you want to get the best results, you're going to want to choose items at the top of that list more often than the ones at the bottom. Okay, so the blue is for your healthy fats. This typically for me is either avocado or hummus, but it can be cheese. I'm lactose intolerant, so that's why I don't use it for cheese. But there's a whole list of foods that can go in here. You usually get 1 of these a day, but it just depends on your program, so you may have more, but most of them are 1. And then you have your orange. You will get 2. That's because if you want to pack dressing and take it with you to work or wherever you go during the day for your salad, you can bring 1 with you, and then you also have a second one to use as a measuring cup. And this is for your seeds, your oils, and your dressings. You're also going to get a container that looks like this. This is not the ice cream container. This is not the favorite food that you love container. This is for if you're going to work and you want to bring a meal together, you can put it in here. So let's say you want to make a salad, and you would put a green of lettuce, maybe a green of tomatoes and cucumbers. Maybe you'll put some chicken on there if you eat chicken, or tuna or whatever on your salad. And maybe you put a little quinoa on there as well. You have a meal that you can bring with you. So that's what this is for. Then you can use your dressing and stuff like that. So unfortunately, this is not the ice cream container. So you're going to have a teaspoon, which does not come with your package, but we all have teaspoons at home. And that for me is usually peanut butter or almond butter, to be honest. But it can also be several other things, so make sure that you're looking at your list to find out what you can use that teaspoon for. So make sure that you know which program you're doing before you start planning your meals, because each meal plan goes with each specific program. So if you're doing the 21-day fix, you're following the 21-day fix meal plan. If you're doing the Shift Shop, you're following the Shift Shop meal plan, which is very different than the 21-day fix meal plan. However, they all go with these containers, so that makes life a lot easier for you. Once you figure out your containers for your meal plan, it makes meal planning so much easier. So I'm going to talk to you about meal planning in another video, but just make sure you know how many of each container you need to eat per day based on your program.